day, you did have a psychological level of 19,900 that was conquered, and that's for the first time since the 20th of September. And it was a broad-based outperformance. So you did have support coming in from across quarters, and banks as well up their game, extending their up move. In fact, as we're nearing the expiry, we're on track to see one of the best expiries this year. FIIs as well have been contributing 3 straight sessions that they have been buyers, and the VIX index as well is up ahead of those key events. So 19,900, and Nikunj, strong performance across the board.
Yeah, it's very impressive, and I continue to maintain that the rally which started, we called it as the Happy Diwali rally. I think it will extend itself to year end.
Rally,
so I think markets are moving, if you frankly ask me, as per the script. And the reason why markets are moving as per the script is because markets are just getting everything what they wanted. Geopolitical concerns, they are simmering down. Dollar index is favorable. FIs, well, they may be in and out of the market, but in terms of the real impact per se, the impact per se seems to be reducing. And now just what the doctor ordered for the market, that banks are also extending their move. So what's next? And let's look at the short term, which is this week and next week. Well, you got an FNO expiry, and then you got the exit polls. Now markets will react to the exit poll outcome, which comes tomorrow. So the reaction, I think, will happen on Friday. And Thursday is the FNO expiry. So there is going to be a bit of a, volatility, or if I may say, bit of a, move in the Nifty, which could be a decisive one, at least for next few days. So if the FNO expiry is smooth, and if markets like the outcome of elections, and largely the reaction to the exit polls will happen on Friday, then are we all set for a breakout on the Nifty? Because Nifty just needs that push. And that push largely could come, in this case, from the state election exit polls or the verdict. So are we getting ready for a new high, or perhaps a decisive move above 20,000? That may well happen because global cues are supportive, flows are decent, dollar index is favorable, banks are extending that move. So that last punch, if I may use that word, for the bulls now to overcome that hurdle of 19,900 or go past 20,000, could that really come on Friday morning based on the outcome of exit polls?
Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, what was intriguing yesterday and what really stood out yesterday, Nikunj, was that it wasn't your private banks or other heavyweights which were doing the magic. The heavy lifting was done by oil and gas names, ex-Reliance. Reliance was a rank underperformer yesterday, in fact a drag, and the Adani group of names. So it wasn't your ITC, Unilever, Reliance, ICICI Bank doing it.
Yeah, so the move in Adani, I think, is something which is worth revisiting, because that is one of the highest market cap addition for the Adani group after this entire, Hindenburg report. Now, is there something new which has come out in last 24 hours, last 48 hours, which really have prompted this kind of a move? No. But based on what the Friday's understanding, at least in the court, is, I think there was more than fresh buying. There was a bout of fresh covering, because the markets now pretty much know that this entire group has gone through its stress test. And stress test for Adani group of companies, that's behind us. And if that group, in a sense, has gone through this stress test, you may actually see that the naysayers, who in a sense were completely on the sidelines, there were short positions which were there in the stock, I think that in a sense really got cleaned out yesterday. So in my book, yesterday's price action, I think, was fueled by short covering, which could be a function of market's view based on what happened on Friday in terms of the indication from the court. And this is one group where, in a sense, now that things are decisively moving back towards oil and gas, infra, some of those sectors, since this group in a sense represents infra, oil and gas, all those plays already are back in back in terms of the rotation rally.